Hello there, running ears, and welcome back. I was at Disney last week, so hopefully you got to see some of the videos. I go live every once in a while, so I was able to go live to show some of the fireworks, and it was great times I'm going to miss, especially Happily Ever After. We are going to get into Run Disney stuff. So first off, I wanted to start off by saying I'm going to probably start doing some questions. I'm going to answer questions as best as I can. I read the Facebook pages, and I get a lot of people asking. I get to see a lot of people asking questions, and so I'm going to try to answer them. I'm going to start trying to divert people here, so please start asking questions. Have them join the group, so that way this channel can grow. I can answer as best as I can. Now here goes when I say I'm going to answer as best as I can. There's going to be two different answers. One of it's going to be, and I will show you, I will say, this is what I saw. And the second one, I'm going to say, this is what I've experienced, okay? And I should add a third one, I don't know. So in case I don't really know, I will try to find the answer, but I might just say I don't know. So the first one is going to be, what is going on with Springtime Surprise? So first off, they haven't officially announced what the name is going to be, what it's going to be themed. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess. I'm going to guess that it's going to have to do something with flower and garden that's going on at the same time, and I think it would be beautiful theming, especially if you look at, and we're going to look at it a little bit, if you look at the page, the Run Disney page, and you look at some of the art, it does look like it's going to be something like that. Now, this is what I do know about registration. I emailed Run Disney not too long ago, and I asked them because I had been a legacy runner for Star Wars, hence I'm wearing the Star Wars cap, for the last 4 years. Obviously, the last 2 did not happen. So I asked them if, since I was a legacy runner there, would I be able to register early like we did for the Wine and Dine? So the second part of that question, because I had seen some stuff saying that registration will start September 28th, which is 2 weeks from today, and I asked them all this in one email. Without showing you the email, you can trust me on this, it's not a big deal. They said, no, I was not a legacy runner, and so I'm going to have to get in line, and they basically skipped out on the second part of the question. They didn't answer when registration is going to start. So this is what we do know. Let's go first to the Run Disney webpage and see what they have to say. So basically, it still says the same thing. Just to keep looking for more information, it'll be coming very, very soon. So as you can see there, it basically says keep looking for more information. But I did a little bit more research, and I was looking at the Club Run Disney and on their page, and look at what they said. So Club Run Disney, as you scroll down, will actually say that registration starts for the general public September 28th, with Club Run Disney being September 21st, and the virtual experience registration being October 1st. So that is coming up soon. So from all intents and purposes, in 1 week from today, the Club Run Disney people will be able to register. If you're not familiar with Club Run Disney, they do get, I believe it's 1 registration per year that they don't have to wait in line. So that's theirs is next week, as long as they haven't done it for previous races. And that's my understanding. I may one day join Club Run Disney. I think it's overpriced for what they offer, but that's just my point of view. But if that is the case, in 2 weeks we will have registration for the general public. To me, that means that they will be announcing very, very soon, I would say within this week, what that Springtime Surprise is going to be. There's not going to be a surprise anymore because they will theme it. I would start looking every day now, which I have to admit, I do look every day at the Run Disney page. But very, very soon we're going to get an update, and then we're going to be able to share it. So again, if you're on the Running Ears page on Facebook, please join. I will be breaking the news whenever the news is to be broken, and this week I have a little bit of a slow week, so especially if it's broken this week, I will be front and center letting you guys know what's going on. So the next question that I see a lot of people asking is transportation. Okay, so transportation from your resort to the expo and back is going to be complimentary. It's the same thing to and from the run, okay? Now, again, it's a little bit different because they don't really transport you to the front of the run. You are going to have to walk a little bit in order to get to the starting gate. So a lot of people will sit there going like, yeah, but you're still going to have to walk. And that is true. Use it as a warm-up. It's okay. Usually they have a staging area in between, DJ, and of course they have some entertainment. I'm not sure what they're going to have, but we will find out pretty soon. Now, transportation on your own. You can take a Lyft. You can take an Uber. You can take, and there is going to be some neighboring resorts that may have transportation. In that scenario, you're going to want to call the resort and ask them. And they will tell you. I have done that before, and I remember it was like $10 round trip, so you paid one fee, they gave you tickets, you went over there, you came back, and so forth. So if you take your car, you are going to get free parking in the morning, and then of course you're going to finish off close to where your car is, and they're going to be able, you're going to be transported back so you can get into your car and leave. So those are the ways that transportation can happen. If I miss one thing, please comment down below and I will try to answer your question. Now, having to do with transportation, right now they are requiring masks inside of any Walt Disney World transportation from the resort to the theme parks and back, or to Disney Springs and so forth and so on. So I do believe this is going to segue to, because people are asking, what about mask? Am I going to have to wear a mask? I do believe that you're going to have to wear a mask when you get on your shuttle to go to the expo and back and go to the run and back. So what kind of mask do I wear? Well, I'm a little bit prepared, right? So I got Winnie the Pooh here to help me out. Okay, so this mask is kind of thick. So to try to breathe with this mask is harder. So I always tell people, if you're going to run with something like this, make sure to train with it. If you are training for longer distances, maybe take a couple of them and change them out. I'm pretty sure you know, but just in case, this is really, really good information. We breathe out, so every one of your toxins gets trapped in here. That's why if you read the guidelines, it says about 4 hours wearing a mask, switch it out, either wash these, or if you have disposable one, you throw it away, get another one. If you're running, I'm going to have to cut that in half. So at least 2 hours, you're going to have to switch those out. If you feel more comfortable running with a mask, and that's up to you, then do it. But I would start practicing now. These masks are going to be a little bit more protective than these masks. These are little surgical masks, so they're not going to be as protective. They're going to be a little bit lighter. They're going to be you're going to be able to put them on and take them off a little bit easier. I would recommend something like this because again, it is disposable, and not only that, you can carry a couple of these in your pockets, or so you can use these. And if you run for 4 hours, use them for 2, dispose this one, get the next one, and put on the next one, and use the next one for another 2 hours, so forth and so on, as you have to do any kind of longer runs. Maybe a marathon might take you 6-7 hours, so that's that. As far as wearing a mask, I am going to take the lead and say I'm going to respect anybody who wants to wear a mask. Please take into consideration that a lot of people do have breathing problems. They have asthma. They could have heart disease, and so catching something like COVID is not good for them. And I'm not going to get into detail about that, but I'm just going to say it's something that could be very harmful to them and their families. So I am going to be very respectful. I always wear masks when I'm transporting. I'm probably not going to wear a mask out on the course unless I do feel that people are really getting too close together. I might take one out and put one on and run with it. But yes, I do train with them every once in a while, just in case. But that is my take. It's really going to be up to you. What I always tell people, especially if you're going to be coughing or sneezing, go off to the side. Forget about this pass on the left or right and stuff. go to the clearing. Go to the clearing, whether it be on the right or left. Go into that clearing and then cough up a storm, sneeze, whatever it is, and at least you're away from everybody, because you wouldn't want that done unto you. I have been there when people have sneezed on my back, has sneezed on my side, and it's not very good to try to wipe off snot that's not yours. That's not a fun thing to do, and especially now with the virus out there, let's take care of each other. With that said, I do have a treat for you. I put the mask away, and so I'm going to get into this real quick. I have been, I got this about 5 days ago, so I've been kind of like fighting the urge to open this up. So this is from D23. I ordered a few other things that have not come in, and I wanted to basically put them out during this video, but again, they haven't come in. So this is going to be the only thing that's going to come in. So this is something that was sent to me by D23. So I am going to move, this is BB8, so I'm going to move this aside and let's see what it is, okay? All right, guys, this is the first time I'm opening this up, and this is pretty cool. Oh, no, I knocked down Mickey. I don't want to knock him down. This, and I knocked him down again. This Disney 23 50th anniversary, and it looks like a magazine. And there's Ratatouille. This is actually pretty awesome. Let me open it up. I'll be right back with you. Okay, now it's open. And yes, it's a magazine. It basically shows you stuff that I have already gotten. And it talks about the up and coming soon. These are some pins. So they sent me some of them, and then I gotta look to see if I'm gonna get some more of these. Proud Legacy, I would love to have one of these in this issue. Just gonna thumb through it real quick so that way you guys know what it says. But this is a cool little magazine. If there's anything good in here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, but this is the overlay for the 50th. Oh, these are really cool. So these are coming out. And so a lot of people were upset because they started taking away some of the little statues that were in front of the castle, and it was actually to put these on the gold ones, the 50th anniversary. But that's about it, and that's it. The world's 50th, the world stage, 50 years. Well, with that said, I'm gonna put this away. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it or what I'm gonna do with it, and that's it for nowadays running. That's it for now, running ears. And thank you very much. Please share the channel with your friends so we can help it grow. I am gonna dust off my GoPro and start using it for some runs pretty soon. So I'll be videotaping some runs, and of course I'm gonna use it when we run the Wine and Dine. I'll go live also there, in the parks. But without further ado, I'm gonna say thank you very much. You guys create a magical day.